Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This week has been a very rough week for Team Tangatanga. Raila Odinga is gaining the ground in the larger Mount Kenya region. And the Deputy President, Dr. Wiliiam Ruto, is today expected in Murang'a County to try and undo whatever gains Raila Odinga might have made during the week. The Deputy President will then expected to be in Nakuru County. Nakuru County is led by Governor Lee Kinyanjui, who is currently one of the key allies of Raila Odinga. Later on, the Deputy President will be expected in Kisii. So let us wait and see how the Deputy President tour this weekend is going to be. But the week has been very rough. Let me just read for you something which Pauline Njoroge posted a few minutes ago. She's saying the week has been quite rough on Tangatanga to a point where they have been reduced to taking and circulating screenshots of all posts. Why is our support for Raila bothering them so much? Why have they taken it so personally and almost seem hurt about it? Couldn't believe it when I saw a certain highly placed senator posting one of those screenshots in WhatsApp groups and saying very angry things. I was like, even this one at this level is this much bothered. If they were certain of a win, why do they care who me or anyone else with their vote, with their one vote decide to support? Wacheni makasiriko jameni. It's not good for your health. Now that's Pauline Njoroge. And the truth of the matter is that this week has not been a very good week for Wiliiam Ruto and his allies, especially those from the larger Mount Kenya region. Just wait, please. Especially those from the larger Mount Kenya region. And there's a gentleman, Kiragu Thuku, a key ally of the Deputy President, Dr. Wiliiam Ruto, from Othaya, is an elected MCA. This elected MCA, I can see from his post, there's a post he made, but I can see he also shared some screenshot of the past. This guy made an interesting post some 2 days ago. And in that post, Kiruga Thuku is saying it's official. In Othaya, the lines are drawn between those who will be seeking votes for DP Wiliiam Ruto Samoei and those who will be doing it for Guka wa Dhamaki. Guka wa Dhamaki, I don't understand the meaning, but from the comment, it's kind of a bit of insult. And I was reading the comments on that particular post. Some of them he has actually deleted, especially the ones from the Kikuyu people he has deleted. This guy was really attacked by the Kikuyus. He had intended this post because previously they would do that, and then the Kikuyu nation would actually join them. But this time around, he did it, but the people were telling him, no, we are not going in that direction. If you read the comments, you realize that the narrative is actually changing in the larger Mount Kenya region. So in this video today, I want to explain to you guys why Raila Odinga is kind of edging out the Deputy President, Dr. Wiliiam Ruto, out of the larger Mount Kenya region. I'm not saying he's succeeding, but the fact is that Raila Odinga didn't have any support in the larger Mount Kenya region. But as we speak, he's gaining support in the region. And any gain for Raila Odinga means a loss to the Deputy President. Why is Raila Odinga gaining support in the larger Mount Kenya region? In my view, before we go into all those details, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please just take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Otherwise, the thing. Ama mtu ameleta shida hapa. You don't want me to discuss this. Hii kitu inaleta shida. Okay, I think it's okay now. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay now. If you are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is today. And to the subscribers, please thumbs up, comment, share. Now, why is Raila Odinga gaining? Because politics is about perception. Raila Odinga had a very successful tour of the larger Mount Kenya region. So the perception out there is that Raila Odinga has started gaining. Even if not winning the support, but that hatred. You know, there are people who hated Raila Odinga because they were told. Even if they are still not supporting Raila Odinga, but that hatred has reduced. Why has it reduced? Why is Raila Odinga gaining? 4 reasons or 5. Number 1, I think the narrative which the Tangatanga people were advancing in the larger Mount Kenya region is now stale. The truth of the matter is that Wiliiam Ruto started long time ago, almost 4 years ago, and it's been repeating the same thing, which means today in the larger Mount Kenya region, there is nothing new. Like if Ndindi Nyoro were to take to a podium, there is nothing new they can tell the people of the larger Mount Kenya region against Raila Odinga. They've said everything. If the billionaire, the former Dio, Rigathi Gachagua, were to take to a podium to attack Raila Odinga, there is nothing new he can tell the people of the larger Mount Kenya about Raila Odinga. So the narrative is now stale. So people are now tired with being told the same thing day, night, tomorrow, yesterday, the previous day. And because the narrative is stale, it means now people are looking at the new narratives. And who are coming with these new narratives? It is those new people who are supporting Raila Odinga. And I want to challenge you to look at what Wiliiam Njoroge is posting, what Wahome Thuku has been posting online, what this guy, Councillor Wanjohi, has been posting, the videos he's posting, the guy who was given even a platform to speak during the Tycoons meeting with Raila Odinga, Solomon Kuria, has been saying. So people have started listening to these new narratives, not the stale narrative. So if the DP and apply the 48 rules of power, which states that scarcity increases value. So sometimes it needs to go under a bit. Like for example, today, the DP is supposed to be in Kenol. I can project that the event is going to be very successful. But what does it mean? It can be easily interpreted that it's actually following Raila Odinga because Raila Odinga was there. So that's number 1. The narrative is now stale. Number 2, the second thing which I strongly believe is affecting the DP more than any other thing is the departure of Moses Kuria and the departure of Mwangi Kiunjuri from his team. The truth of the matter is that the Deputy President Wiliiam Ruto is strong in the larger Mount Kenya region because of the support he's been receiving from members of parliament. Alice Wahome, Ndindi Nyoro, Kimani Ichung'wah, and the rest. But one key player was Moses Kuria. The moment the Deputy President sponsored a candidate in Kiambaa against Moses Kuria, I knew that was going to mark the end of Moses Kuria and the Deputy President. And the DP actually wanted to use that opportunity to destroy Moses Kuria. And I did a video on that, comprehensive video on that. And it came to pass. But Moses Kuria is also not lying low. Moses Kuria is reacting. How is Moses Kuria reacting? Moses Kuria has a way of reading the thinking and the minds of the people of the larger Mount Kenya region. And on this platform, I've always stated that the person who will save President Uhuru Kenyatta from Wiliiam Ruto's onslaught in the larger Mount Kenya region is none other than Moses Kuria. So in case Moses Kuria is not a Trojan horse and the Deputy President has fell out with him, then he can decide and work with President Uhuru Kenyatta. And if he will not work with President Uhuru Kenyatta, what is going to happen is that Moses Kuria is not going to allow people like Rigathi Gachagua to have a field day. So attacking Rigathi Gachagua, who is a key supporter of the Deputy President, will mean attacking the Deputy President himself. So Moses Kuria is going to start those attacks. And because he's been an insider, it's going to complicate the equation. Then there was Mwangi Kiunjuri, a very senior politician from the larger Mount Kenya region. Mwangi Kiunjuri was fired by President Uhuru Kenyatta for associating with the deputy president. But the only thing he got from the DP was to be sidelined. So if I were the DP, I'd allow Moses Kuria, Mwangi Kiunjuri, to work with me, even through their own political party. Because by allowing them make noise from outside, that is not good for the DP. The DP required the support of these people, all of them together. So that's number 2. The third thing is now the counter narrative by Raila Odinga's key allies from the region. The truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga has been demonized in the larger Mount Kenya region for too long, 15 good years. There are people who are going to vote for the first time. They've never been told anything good about Raila Odinga. There are people from this region who believe that Raila Odinga is actually a devil, because that's what they were made to believe. But now, this is now coming out that it was all lie. So there's a counter narrative. People are now starting to be told that this guy is not the bad guy. We just painted him bad because we wanted to protect our presidency. We just painted Raila Odinga bad because we felt that Uhuru Kenyatta deserved to rule. So the counter narrative is now working, because if you are telling someone, if for example, Kireti Murungi used to tell people that Raila Odinga is not good for the presidency. Today, he's the same guy telling you guys that, you look here, we just used this against this guy. He's not the kind of person he is. Now, someone like Francis Kememia, who was a senior government official, telling people that, you know, the Karatina University was actually a brainchild of Raila Odinga. So people in those regions are starting to think, okay, but what are we being told? So the counter narrative, the videos you bump on online supporting Raila Odinga by the people of the larger Mount Kenya region, those beautiful photos of Raila Odinga standing alongside youths from the larger Mount Kenya region. Like I'm seeing one of my friends, Leah Thanji. She normally posts very nice photos of Raila Odinga, several of them. So these counter narratives is actually working in favor of Raila. And therefore, they are making it difficult for the allies of the DP to continue with their lies. Because, you know, when a lie and a truth is put together, the truth will always prevail. So the truth is prevailing, and it makes it very difficult for them to continue with their lies. So that counter narrative is actually working. Number 4 is Raila Odinga's direct engagement with the people. Raila Odinga has done a few things. Raila Odinga attended a birthday of a young boy, a young man, deep inside. I was told you drive like 2 hours from Kiambu town. Ndani huko. Raila Odinga, the other day, you also saw him just interacting freely with the youths there. So that direct interactions is also making these people now to listen to Raila Odinga. I remember in 2019 or 18, the first time Raila Odinga was still a bit of involved in ODM activities. So Raila Odinga had this meeting with the ODM youths and Jubilee youths at that time. And the meeting took place at Capitol Hill. And during that meeting, I could feel the people from the mountain lamenting, complaining, why were we being told that this guy is bad? Now, is this the real Raila? Now, some of them are not getting the feeling of the real Raila. You know, some of them even never thought that Raila Odinga is a human being. They believe that Raila Odinga was a devil. So the fact that Raila Odinga is now going to them, they are coming and explaining to them himself, is also something which is working in favor of Raila Odinga. The DP has been there for 4 years, so he cannot gain further. He can only lose. And number 5, which is helping Raila Odinga, is actually this fallout between Uhuru and Ruto. You may look at it from the way you want, but the truth of the matter is that President Uhuru Kenyatta was voted by the people of the larger Mount Kenya region 3 times. Even if Uhuru Kenyatta were to be very unpopular, it can't go below 30%. There are people from the larger Mount Kenya region who will stick with Uhuru Kenyatta. Now, because Uhuru Kenyatta is giving them direction that I'm going to support Raila Odinga, it means those 30% are going to go to Raila Odinga. If you remove those 30% from Wiliiam Ruto's camp already, so it means the DP is actually losing. So I tend to think that if Uhuru had not lost, had not fallen out with his DP, Raila would find it very difficult. And that's why, for those who follow Wiliiam Ruto's politics of late, they've actually reduced their attacks on President Uhuru Kenyatta. There was a point that started really attacking the president. And I think their team advised them that continued attacks on the president was not working in their favor. And lastly, is the post-2022 politics. If you look at those who are supporting the DP, I don't think the DP is grooming someone from the larger Mount Kenya region. These are people who have tasted power. They know power. Moses Kuria was emerging from here, being removed. Mwangi Kiunjuri, the person they thought would easily fit into DP's running mate, has been removed. So they are left wondering, what is this guy up to? Is he out to lock out the larger Mount Kenya region from future leadership? Can Alice Wahome make it to the presidency in the near future? Can Ndindi Nyoro make it in the next 10 years? So in my view, the deputy president is still the king in the larger Mount Kenya region, but is losing the grip because of the reasons which I've actually explained. The narrative is still the departure of Moses Kuria, Mwangi Kiunjuri, the counter narratives by Raila Odinga and his allies, Raila Odinga's direct engagement with the people, which is basically helping him so much, the fallout between the president and his deputy, post-2022 politics, which is also working in favor of Raila Odinga because nobody from the larger Mount Kenya region is emerging. And lastly, in my view, I also tend to think that the deputy president also committed a mistake, and this mistake is going to cost him gravely. The mistake of assuming that he could go to the central Kenya or the larger Mount Kenya region and engage the people directly. It has never worked like that, even in the Bible. There must be leadership. So you must go through a people through their leaders. Even if you wanted to go directly, it would have been fine. But a strategy would have been where he's using multi-throng approach, where he goes through these people and also directly. President Uhuru Kenyatta, the business tycoons there, feels undermined by the DP, which means they now put their money to stop the DP. And that's something which I don't think the DP would have wanted to happen. I don't know what you think. That's my take. And for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you guys. By the way, yesterday I was in Siaya, but I'm now back. Bye-bye.